And hello again. It's nice to see you all once again. This time we are headed to Australia. Have you ever been to Australia? Well, have you? Or have you ever been down under? We also call Australia down under. So you can just say, hey, have you been to down under? Have you been down under? Pretty easy. Or you can just say, have you been to Australia? I have never been to Australia. Have you? Can you answer me? Please? Oh, you have? Wow. I bet it was beautiful. So, Australia, I think this is pretty interesting. Australia is the only continent that is also a country. It's crazy. The whole continent is a country. South Korea is part of the continent of Asia, but Australia is the country and the continent. Isn't that crazy? So there's lots of wildlife in Australia. A lot of people think of koala bears or kangaroos. That is sure outside the city. But in this picture we see the beautiful city of Sydney. Sydney is a wonderful cosmopolitan city. And cosmopolitan means that a city embraces its cultural diversity. So Sydney is a cosmopolitan city. Can you repeat that after me? Sydney is a cosmopolitan city. Great job. So let's keep going. So Sydney is a diverse city. Lots of different people from different backgrounds. So it makes for a very interesting and diverse place. You can find all sorts of people, all different kinds of food and cultures, and they all come together. They all come together in one city. But Sydney is also very well known, as you can see in the picture, for its wonderful architecture and its Sydney's iconic building, the Sydney Opera House. Have you visited the Sydney Opera House? It's a beautiful building. It's very interesting. And maybe one day, if you want to be a famous singer or violinist, you can perform at the Sydney Opera House in a wonderful, diverse city. But Australia is a big country, well, and it's also a good-sized continent, a big continent. So there's a lot to do in Australia besides just Sydney. Even though Sydney looks like a really, really cool town, I would love to visit. I'm sure you could meet lots of beautiful people and have a great time going to bars and restaurants and clubs. You can go to the beach. You could go to the opera house. You could visit some of the skyscrapers there. There's lots to do in a very diverse city. Pretty neat. I think I want to go to Australia for vacation. What do you think? Do you want to go to Australia for vacation? I thought so. So you should get on the next plane to Australia and have an amazing time down under. Can you repeat after me? Down under. That's what we call it in English. So you should start using it too. Good job. And what happened? We're no longer in Sydney, Australia, but we're still in Australia. This is called the Outback. The Outback. There are not a lot of people in the Outback. It's out in the middle of nowhere. The outback is out in the middle of nowhere. Kind of scary. It's a desolate area. Desolate area, meaning there aren't a lot of people. Just a few people, but lots of wildlife and nature. Desolate area, not a lot of people, just nature, or mostly nature. And lots of animals like the famous kangaroo. Everyone knows the kangaroo. He hops around all day. Or she hops around all day. Can you repeat after me? The kangaroo hops around all day. You know, hops. Rabbits hop. Kangaroos hop. When you're in Australia, kangaroos hop. Do you want to be a kangaroo? And then you can hop around all day long. Does that sound like a good idea? So where do you think the kangaroo is going? Where do you think the kangaroo is going? Where do you think the kangaroo is going? Think about it. Oh, so you think that the kangaroo is hopping to Sydney, Australia? Maybe he wants to go to a club. Maybe the kangaroo loves to dance. What do you think? Do you think the kangaroo loves to dance? Think about it and answer me. Oh, you do? I think that the kangaroo is an amazing dancer. That's what I think. But not only are there kangaroos in Australia, I'm sure you know that there are very cute koala bears. So there are very cute koala bears who eat eucalyptus. Eucalyptus all day long. You're probably wondering what eucalyptus is. Eucalyptus is a type of tree. So eucalyptus are trees that koalas eat. Delicious. Maybe you should eat some eucalyptus like the koalas, but the koalas are pretty cute and they spend their lives in eucalyptus trees down under in Australia, a land of a lot of wildlife and big beautiful cities, beautiful beaches with lots of beautiful people. Another place you should visit, and maybe you will find your fiancé there. You never know. Your dreams may come true down under. Good luck to you. See you later.